Oh,
I'm
thank
sorry.
you.
I had to find the mute button. Sorry,
No, I'm down. That makes sense.
Jeff.
Oh, news and notes. I'm sorry. I'm fixing my thing. Hey, here's a question for y'all.
We're doing a show. Did you know that?
I'm doing the parts for the main part of the show because
the show is secondary right now. Yes.
No, I'm doing main show. Has SCCA Road Racing gotten too rough, and who is to blame? In case you didn't see it, Eric Prill, the SCCA's vice president of road racing, also a national champion, penned an open letter to all the participants of the SCCA Hoosier Super Tour, and it has really gotten the world talking. To summarize, he basically says, has the world of SCCA gotten too rough? He gives all the data from the Super Tour weekend at VIR and suggests there are too many incidents, even though he admits that comparing it directly with previous years hasn't happened because he don't keep those kind of data. He also gave some probable factors to make all the drivers send it a little too hard. He even uses the word send it in his discussion. But he cites COVID, pent-up frustration from like the real world, like politics and stuff, and lack of experience. He also says he has heard all the calls to make it safer, like harsher penalties and different run groups and tiered licensing. And he basically said, quote, ultimately, there are many things that can influence and change here, and that all starts with us, the drivers. It starts with getting through turn 1 and then through turn 2 and then all the way through lap 1 and so forth. It has to be acknowledged by us, the driving community. 57 tows over a 3-day weekend is unacceptable.
Oh.
It's a commitment by the driving community to protect our sessions and strive to go green to checker without interruption. It is the pledge to be the driver that you want everyone else to be. So he basically said there's a new thing in SCCA, and it's called green to checker, and it's don't screw around and don't cause a problem.
I don't think Lemons has had 57 tows, and that's not even talking like, and those are like people
that
making
weekend
contact.
we had the TR that might have
30 tows at best. Yeah. And that includes all the crap that breaks down. So, and what's is half that field of real racers would go on, oh, Lemons isn't good racing. 57 toes.
57 toes. Yeah.
You pack a hacks.
Yeah.
Something like 60% of the field was somehow involved in some kind of incident.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll put the link in the show notes. It was a Grassroots Motorsports summarized the letter and talked about thing, but all the data is there from that VIR weekend. And he even admits, I looked at the protest book and there were things protested that the flaggers didn't even see. So that means there's more incidents than even are in the books.
What?
Settle
Nothing's
down.
more demoralizing than a crashed race car because it's hard to fix. And hey, sometimes it's hard to find a shop to fix your crashed race car.
That's true. Trust me. Who else got a story?
I've got one.
Yes.
Corvettes. Corvette magazine.
Corvette magazine.
We got 3 Corvette owners on this out of 4 right here, Mental. You need to get a Corvette.
I need to get it. I do. Yeah. And then we got 2 more out here on the West Coast.
Yeah, everyone's got a Corvette. Anyway, last week we covered the soon-to-be hybrid vet and hinted about an all-electric version. Now, Chris Bruce at Motor1.com tells us for the new ZR1 and offers a preview of the Zora model due in 2025.
Okay.
Insiders reveal the ZR1 will have a twin turbo version of the 5.5 liter V8 and will make about 850 horsepower.
That'll do
It's
it.
also rumored to have more unique wheels only for this model. Article also gives a glimpse of the Zora version that will combine the twin turbo with the electric powertrain assistance from the E-Ray to create a vet with more than 1,000 horsepower.
Unnecessary IMO.
Well, that's why you got to tighten up your New Balances to drive that thing.
I can't wait till 2027, 2028 when all of the boomers who buy those start selling them.
Dead?
And they start selling them. They start selling them 2 years old with 120 miles on them.
Because the Z9 is out and it has 1,400 horsepower.
Or God's honest truth, because they open that thing up once and go, oh, dear God, get rid of it.
Talk about
Gonna be a lot of upholstery work, I think, on the driver's seat.
They never open them up. They drive them at 58 miles an hour.
Are you tired of hearing a certain co-host blather on about the blind loyalty to the Mercedes F1 team?
Yes.
Don't answer. We already know that
Oh,
you are.
sorry.
There may be not only relief, but a potential shift in their fanboyness from Mercedes to Red Bull. What? Well, Caleb Miller at Car and Drivers tells us about it. On Monday, Volkswagen Group CEO Herbert Diess said that both Audi and Porsche will join Formula One in the near future, likely join into 2026 when at the F1 regs introduce a sustainable synthetic fuel. Porsche is heavily invested in that technology without specifying how Volkswagen the Volkswagen Auto Group, our favorite abbreviation, will enter the the sport. Diaz hinted Audi can be expected to buy an existing team. However, Porsche will become the engine supplier, possibly, wait for it, Red Bull. What? Both brands have received permission from the board to pursue F1 efforts, and the scuttlebutt is that Audi might buy Sauber, or even McLaren. We'll see what happens. Link in our show notes.
Clutch my titanium carbon fiber engineered German pearls.
Upcoming racing. Oh, I just scared the cat.
It's fine.
Just looked at me and look, she's sitting right here.
It's tough to scare her because she's deaf.
Lucky. She just looked at me.
Well, she's heard something.
Yes.
So
And it was me, and that's scary. WRL is at Road America, 79 cars, which is pretty good turnout for them. 29 BMWs, 3 Miatas.
dang.
Oh, no, just
Big
wait
percentage.
for it. Wait for it. Next race we got to talk about 3 Miatas, 2 Hondas, 20 Porsches, which is a pretty big number there.
That's a lot.
And most overkill ever, and a 2018 Audi LMP GT4.
Wow.
AER is running the Glen. And Glen, I reminded, is a really fun track when I drove it last night in iRacing until I hit the wall a couple times. But still
I hit
fun.
the wall a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you got the full set. Anyway, there are 69 cars there.
Nice.
Nice.
It's a nice turnout for them. But 38 of them are BMWs. That is
What?
55% of the field
Boring.
is a BMW, probably 3 Series. 1 Miata, 3 Hondas, but does include a Fit and a 92 Civic. And that poor Fit. Actually, it's probably that K-swap Fit. That's
It
fast enough. That's
probably
good.
is,
Yeah,
but
good for them.
there's not a whole lot interesting in this. field.
13 Porsches and an 87 300E. Good
That'll
for
be
you guys.
perfectly fine. Not
Yeah.
a problem.
Yep.
Don't forget, some of those BMWs are going to be ones.
One of
There's a
them.
lot of them running ones.
One of them's
2,
big Red's
Yeah.
coming.
5. Yeah.
Yeah.
People they need more 7 Series. I want to see more. I want to see a spec 750 IL. That's
Yeah,
what I
hell
want to
yeah.
see there. That'd be a BMW race to watch.
From the pits where you'd be wrenching on the car.
Recent results.
Champcar is breaking in the new Ozarks racetrack on Saturday. First was Visceral Racing, 1 lap over second place, Dirty 30. 30 seconds back was 901 Motorsports. Sunday, all 3 podium cars were within 30 seconds of each other. Flat Out Nemesis took top with their Miata, just 23 seconds.
Good name
It is.
for a
Absolutely.
Champ Car team. Good job, people.
Totally. 23 seconds ahead of the CRX from 90racing.com, and 6.5 seconds behind was GMS Racing in their 89 RX-7. What if they got any tips? The 78 Chrysler LeBaron finished 32nd on Saturday and 31st on Sunday. Good for them. And Dead Pedal in their Maserati B-Turbo finished 13th on Saturday, 9th on Sunday, which won Class D both days. So fantastic job. Look, you can win with a Maserati bi-turbo.
That's
What's
right.
wrong with all you people in your 3 Series?
That's right.
Come on.
Let me give a quick shout out. And this is not pimping myself, because even though it is my channel, Mental did a fantastic job at the video updates. If you have not seen them, go to our YouTube channel. Great job. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm jealous. Lucky Dog, Desert Dash, and Cinco de Mayo celebration at the Big Willow. Saturday, first place was Spacey Racing. 5 laps back was Cole Fab Black number 1. No idea what that means. And third was Sakon number 1. These team names are horrible. Pink Panzer's AMG E55 was 27th on Saturday. Sunday had Slow Dogs on top. Same lap, 21 seconds back was Spacey Racing. And third was the Panzer.
Rusty parts are hard.
You know it's not hard? Clicking that like and subscribe button.